Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rich Coach University as part of You Have Got the Power Incorporated. And today we are presenting the module about relationships and money. They're both important in the success of our lives. Yes, relationships are important. Money is important. Sometimes it is actually one is the cause of the success or not as much success, so let's say failure of the other. How many times have you heard business partners, love partners, or life partners fighting about money because they don't see eye to eye with it and they are not able to reach an agreement? So, very important topic. We here in our coaching sessions, in group coaching sessions or private sessions and calls, this is often a topic that needs attention, okay, and needs to be facilitated and worked on. Okay, so as you know, there has to be communication. So couples have to have meetings about money, okay? It doesn't just naturally work itself out. It needs discussion. There has to be a common vision, common financial vision. You know, when you do keep your money together, which is often a necessity with business partnerships or joint ventures, and is often a necessity in families, households, okay? You don't have to keep money together. Sometimes part of the money and the financial duties have to be shared, yes? Okay, at least some parts. So communication is key. There are ways there are different ways to communicate and successfully talk about them. And so this communication must be reoccurring. You cannot have one meeting forever, once for all, and trust that everything is falling into place. Okay? So setting goals together, which involves writing them down, financial projections. So spreadsheets are usually very important. As you know, we already talked about this in module, in a previous module, right? Okay, so therefore, this is to reiterate. Okay, so where did I write it down? Okay, let me see. We talked about it. Yeah, in module 4. There you go. Okay. So so as you know, you can use just a regular spreadsheet. You can use a software like Quicken, QuickBooks. You can use an app, okay? But you must write it down. It cannot be in your head. And of course, with the online banking, you can control everything. So set goals together, financial projection, forecast, okay? And celebrate each milestone. Very, very, very important. As you know from the reward module, which is one of the modules in Rich Coach University, is super important to celebrate your successes. And so therefore share your celebrations with anybody you share financial goals with. All right, you gotta have a system, okay? So there are many systems. We recommend a very particular system, as you know from module 4. All right, so you can have a combination of shared accounts and your own account. So for instance, for households, I've seen partners having their own play account. Just because, you know, if you just want to go get a manicure or a pedicure and you don't want to have to talk about it every time, then you can have your own. Or you can have it joint. There is no right or wrong here, okay? It's important that you agree on it, and therefore you proceed. All right, so just like the 5 love languages, which is an amazing resource I recommend, okay? There are money languages as well, money personality or languages. What are they? There could be many. So there are people who are naturally more conservative, but sometimes they're so extremely conservative that they save everything, they never have fun, and they become hoarders financially and also with things in life. And their home or their office is just packed. So pack rats, right? They're sometimes called with things that don't even they're not useful anymore. They don't even touch. And so energetically, all this clutter is terrible because they cannot think straight with all this clutter, and they cannot make space for something better and new to come along, to come around, to come into their lives. Okay, there's somebody in between. There are spenders, and they can be extreme spenders like shopaholic or gamblers. Okay, so none of these are good. Those are just extreme disorders. So yeah, they're extreme behaviors, which can be disorders, okay, like addictions. So ideally you are in the middle of the road with a specific plan that you discuss reoccurringly every week or every month by yourself or with whomever you share finances and financial obligations and bank accounts, okay? And you gotta have a system. There are some people who we call money monk, or, so that never want to talk about money. So, because they think money is bad, is the root of all evil. Heavily spiritual people sometimes, although I would like to think of myself as highly spiritual, but sometimes highly spiritual people don't want to address money. That's not good either. And because what you don't focus on doesn't expand, right? What you focus on expands. And they get to a point where they don't even open envelopes and mail and bills, and therefore they get late notices, they become delinquent and ruins their credit and so on. So that's not good either. So we gotta find the middle common ground, middle of the road. That's the best one. And go from there, okay? So it's important to discuss it with your own coach as well. Make sure all parties are involved, okay? So if you have your own financial budget, no problem. But if you have joint ventures, business partners, life partners, then you may decide to have some shared accounts. All right, so I think these are the basics of Rich Coach University and the module about relationships and money. Okay, remember that all these modules and resources are strictly for your eyes and ears only, because you are a member and you have agreed to the terms and conditions. Do not broadcast over the internet. It's intellectual property. Have fun with this. Let us know how you do. Okay, share with us. Of course, everything is confidential and private and free of judgment, and looking forward to your bright financial future and very fulfilling relationships. Yes, they can go hand in hand. Have fun. Ciao.